I'd like to call the meeting to order. Please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Mayor DiMaria is absent with notice. Can I get a motion to appoint a trustee for President Pro Tem for tonight's meeting?
I'll make the motion to appoint Trustee Whitco, President Pro Tem, for this evening's meeting.
Second.
Trustee Travis made the motion and Trustee Khan seconded. Should I give a roll call? Trustee Khan?
Aye.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Sheba?
Aye.
Trustee Phil?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee Whitco?
Aye.
The motion passes 6-0.
Thank you. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Khan?
Here.
Trustee Minks?
Here.
Trustee Sheba?
Here.
Trustee Phil?
Here.
Trustee Travis?
Here.
Trustee Whitco?
Here.
All present, Your Honor.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes of October 10th, 2023?
I'll make the motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting, October 10th, 2023.
Second, anyone?
I second that.
Okay, trustee Minks made the motion, trustee Khan seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, tonight we have some special reports. We first have the Saved by the Belt Award presented by the Morton Grove Police Department, and it looks like we have Chief Simo presenting and Officer Anderson, or I'm sorry, it's not officer, it's, what is it? Sergeant Anderson, thank you.
Sergeant.
Okay, thanks. Good evening, everyone. Saved by the Belt presentations are made to people that survive serious car crashes by wearing their seatbelts. So these are joint awards by the Illinois Department of Transportation and the Morton Grove Police Department. The program is meant to highlight seatbelt success stories to encourage the motoring public to use seatbelts. So if I could ask Mr. Baldemar Esquivel Orozco to step up and Mr. Philip Whittles to step up to the podium. Thanks for coming tonight. Thank you.
I've never seen this.
I hear you. On April 9th, 2023, Baldemar Esquivel Orozco of North Chicago was traveling eastbound on Oakton Street in the area of 6301 Oakton. Another vehicle traveling westbound on Oakton veered into the eastbound lanes, striking Mr. Esquivel Orozco's vehicle. He was injured, but more severe injuries and possible ejection from the vehicle were prevented by his use of the seatbelt. So we'd like to present you with our Saved by the Belt Award. Comes with a certificate and a nice oversized challenge coin. So thank you for that. On August 27th, 2023, Philip Whittles of Chicago was traveling southbound on Harlem Avenue at Beckwith when a vehicle on Beckwith failed to stop at the stop sign and struck his vehicle. Mr. Whittles' vehicle rolled over and his injuries were substantially less than they could have been because of the seatbelt he was wearing. The seatbelt also prevented him from being ejected from the vehicle. The intoxicated driver of the other vehicle left the scene and was later arrested. It's my pleasure to present you with the Saved by the Belt Award for your, yes. So, Morton Grove Police Department and IDOT are pleased to recognize these gentlemen whose unfortunate experiences are also positive examples of the benefits of seatbelt use. Yeah. We're glad their injuries were not more severe, and we want them to know that we appreciate them sharing their stories for the best benefit of the public. We wish them the best of luck in the future and thank them for coming tonight. So thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, sir.
There we go.
Those are big medals.
Thank you, Chief Simo. Thank you, gentlemen, for being safe and wearing your seatbelts. We're glad you did. Thank you.
Thanks for coming tonight. I know. Thank you. Very nice to see you. For everything you've done for me. You're welcome. Serious. I appreciate it. You're welcome.
Bye, girls.
Okay, we have one more Illinois Traffic Safety Challenge for 2022-23 award, presented by Paul Rizzo of the Illinois Traffic Safety Challenge Law Enforcement Liaison.
Or if I could ask trustee Travis to step down. to the podium.
Madam President Pro Tem, members of the board, the Illinois Association of Chiefs of Police, in conjunction with the Department of Transportation, conduct a program called the Traffic Safety Challenge, and that is a friendly competition between agencies of like size. So the Morton Grove Police Department is in a category of 36 to 50 officers, so they compete against other agencies the same size. Based on policies that they have in place for the police department, based on training that the officers receive, based on enforcement, public engagement, and effectiveness, because this is not about toasters for tickets. This is a program that you show where your problems are and how effective you are at addressing them. As a result of their efforts in 2022, Morton Grove was the first place winner of their category out of all the departments of 36 to 50 officers. In addition to that, there's a specialty award for safety in railroad crossing enforcement and safety and public information and education. They also were the recipients of that award. So your police department is out there protecting you, keeping you safe, and doing a good job.
Excellent, excellent.
Thank
We're very
you.
proud of them. Thank you. Very nice.
It's beautiful. Nice.
Excellent work as always, guys. Thank you so much
Congratulations. Thank
for
you.
your work.
Well deserved.
Thanks. And if I could congratulate Sergeant Anderson, he wrote our application, and he pretty much oversaw a lot of our traffic activities over the years, so. he did a
Thank you
great
so
job. It was
much.
just mainly his doing.
Excellent. Thank you, Sergeant Anderson.
Thank you.
There are no public hearings, no plan commission report, resident comments on agenda items only. There are none. Okay, president's report. All right. Fall leaf collection. Public Works Department started the annual fall leaf collection service on October 16th, and it'll continue until December 1st. Please place your leaves in the street by the curb, away from parked cars a day before their regular scheduled street sweeping and refuse pickup day. Do not include other landscaping debris, bushes, flowers, branches, anything like that. And if you choose to place leaves in a container for collection with the regular refuse, the following procedures should be followed. A dedicated 34-gallon can or biodegradable yard waste paper bag must be used. Please don't use plastic bags for yard waste. And each container or branch bundle must have a yard waste sticker attached to it. And this will go on through December 15th, 2023. Trick-or-treating is on Tuesday. The 2023 trick-or-treating hours in the village will be authorized from 3:30 to 7 p.m. on Tuesday, October 31st. Households participating in trick-or-treating are asked to turn on their porch or outdoor lights during the authorized hours. Households not interested in participating should turn off their porch light and minimize exterior lighting. Trick-or-treaters should only visit homes that have their porch or outdoor lights on. And we're having an upcoming Veterans Day ceremony, Sunday, November 5th, 1:30 p.m. The Legion Post 134 will have their annual Veterans Day ceremony at 6144 Dempster Street on Sunday, November 5th, starting at 1:30. And the Legion advised there will not be a parade this year. That is all for the President's report. Clerk, do you have a report?
Thank you, Your Honor. The November senior luncheon will be at the Civic Center on November 3rd with the theme of Thanksgiving. Seniors should call 847-868-5928 to make a reservation. The senior programming has also engaged with Oak Street Health, a division of CVS Health, to offer blood sugar and cholesterol screening to local seniors. Health professionals will be at the Civic Center on the third Thursday of every month at 10 a.m. to provide this service. No appointment is necessary, and the screening is free. Also, the Morton Grove Senior Ride Share Program is supported by funds through the Safe Light Foundation and private donors. The program offers free Lyft rides to registered residents who are at least 65 years old. A total of 60 Morton Grove senior households are currently registered and receiving services. At the end of September, we've totaled 228 rides that have been provided for seniors through this program. Scheduled rides are provided to grocery stores, pharmacies, and medical appointments within Morton Grove. Also, rides are available to medical appointments to most area hospital and medical buildings outside of Morton Grove. The program will continue as long as the funds are available. And that's the end of my report, Your Honor.
Thank you. We'll move on to staff reports. Village Administrator?
No report this evening, thank you.
Thank you. Corporation Counsel?
No report.
All right, reports by trustees. Trustee Khan?
No report.
Trustee Mink?
No report.
Trustee Sheba?
Yes, ma'am. The Environmental and Natural Resource Commission invites residents to our annual Pumpkin Smash event on Saturday, November 4th from 9 a.m. to noon at the north end of Harrer Park. Bring your used pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns to Harrer Park for this fun and sustainable event. Donated pumpkins will be turned into compost for a greener Halloween. Last year, the Pumpkin Smash diverted over 2 tons of pumpkins to composting rather than to a landfill, with the thought being to green your Halloween. Thank you, Madam President.
You're welcome. Thank you. Trustee Thill?
I have one resolution, Resolution 2340. It's authorizing a contract with Horror Construction Incorporated for the 2023 sewer lining program. I move we accept Resolution 2340.
Second.
Motion made by Trustee Thill, seconded by Trustee Minks. Any questions or comments? Okay, clerk, please call the vote.
Trustee Khan?
Aye.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Sheba?
Aye.
Trustee Thill?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee Whitko?
Aye.
Resolution 23-40 passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you.
End of my report.
Oh, thank you, John. Trustee Travis?
Yes, thank you. Just a reminder about the Community Relations Commission's Adopt a Planter program. We're inviting all village residents and businesses to participate in the village's 2023 Adopt a Planter program. Sign up to decorate and care for a large planters at the train station, Civic Center, and along Dempster Street and to Waukegan Road. This program provides residents an opportunity to show pride in our community by adopting one of these planters to decorate and care for over the season. The majority of the planters will have 4-foot tall live evergreen trees for residents to decorate. New this year, some planters on Waukegan Road will have red twig dogwood bushes planted in them as a permanent display. There will also be a few planters in various locations with a unique winter plant display. Instructions will be provided on how to decorate these planters. Online registration is on the village's website, and it ends November 10th, or when all planters have been adopted. For more information, please call 847-663-3007 or email the CRC at mortongrovil.org. That is the end of my report. Thank you.
Thank you. I have no formal report tonight, but I did want to mention that last Wednesday, October 19th, Trustee Travis and I attended the Interfaith Justice Prayer hosted by the MCC. Considering the recent darkness in the world of world events, it was comforting to be part of the light that illuminated from this gathering of people of many faiths, comforting and supporting each other. We are grateful to represent a community of good humans, and we appreciate the MCC for bringing us all together. Trustee Travis, do you want to add to that?
I just want to echo your remarks, and I felt honored to have spent time being a part of the compassion and understanding and support that was felt amongst the interfaith community. So thank you to the MCC for the opportunity.
All righty. Any other business?
If I may. We just talked about the leaf collection. About 2 meetings ago, the mayor discussed what should be put on the curb, and it should only be leaves. Well, the last 2 weeks, our village public works have basically been picking up grass. Those of you who have contractors, they are supposed to haul that stuff away. Branches don't belong in there, and your floral decorations that you bought for the summer and you pulled out of the pots and threw them in the street, they don't belong there. I'm asking the village if they would please check with other villages around to see if they offer the same services as we do. I want to give you a couple of numbers from last year. Last year, we moved 1,200 tons of leaves. $81,000 was spent hauling those leaves from our yard to Swank. $40,000 were for a contractor to support our public works. All told, we spent about $200,000 in removing leaves in the village. Now, it's not fair to us who follow the rules, and those who don't follow the rules should pay some kind of a price. So again, Ralph, I'm asking if we would check with other communities as to what they do with their leaves. Whether it's on the owner of the property or whether the villages take care of it. I know there's one community that actually makes them bag it and pay for the bags. So in other words, it's the property owners paying for it. So maybe you can give me a report on that. Thank you very much.
Good information, Trustee Phil. Thank you. Presentation of warrants, Trustee Khan.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'd like to present a warrant register in the amount of $412,058.75 for the date October 24th, 2023. And I hereby make a motion to accept the warrant register as presented tonight.
I'll second that.
Motion made by Trustee Khan, seconded by Trustee Minks. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, clerk, please call a vote.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Sheba?
Aye.
Trustee Phil?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee Whitko?
Aye.
Trustee Khan?
Aye.
The warrants pass as presented 6-0, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Now time for residents' comments. We have Ashtak Nagori.
Good evening, everyone. I know Mayor Di Maria is not here today. However, I would like to address the one-sided statement of sympathy made by the mayor at the last board meeting. I understand there was something posted on the website to try to give some sympathy to the Palestinians. So anyway, I'm here to speak for the Palestinian people who are suffering in the world's largest Nazi-like concentration camps of Gaza and West Bank, in the land which prior to 1948 was known as Palestine. This area, with the collusion of the imperialist, colonialist governments of United Kingdom and our own U.S. government, was decided to be unrightfully and unjustly taken from the Palestinian people and given to the racist, Zionist apartheid regime of what is now Israel. Since that year, the Palestinian people who gave refuge to the Jewish families who were being driven out by Europeans during World War II have been living under oppression, injustice, and lack of freedom. Their lands and properties have been and continue to be stolen from them. In addition, on a daily basis, the Palestinian people in the concentration camps of Gaza and West Bank have been denied of their human rights. They have been living under the racist apartheid occupation of their homeland for over 7 decades. The Palestinian peoples have been deprived of livelihoods. Their food, water, electricity, and movements have been blockaded and controlled. Their crops are destroyed, and many other atrocities have been and are continuing to be committed against them on a daily basis. Innocent women, children, and men are being killed indiscriminately daily for decades. Since the latest mass bombing campaign by Israel, over 5,000 children have been indiscriminately massacred by the Israeli government, which is besides the daily atrocities committed by the Israeli government and its settlers against the native Palestinian people. All this is being hidden purposely by our U.S. government and media and the powerful moneyed interests. I request you all to open your eyes, your minds, and your hearts and provide your sympathies your voices and your help in ending these atrocities against the Palestinian people and the restoration of equality, freedom, and peace in the area and in the world. All lives matter. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Asrar Ahmed? Just a reminder, we have a 4-minute limit.
Madam President, honorable trustees, my name is Asrar Ahmed, and I'm just here mainly to document a conversation that we had with some of the trustees last week. But I want to also piggyback off the previous residents' comments that it's obvious that this matter matters. You know, we're not in a world now where we can say this is 5,000 miles away and it doesn't affect us. It affects us. And education about what we as Muslims feel as being so misunderstood, judged, and underrepresented, even though in education, in professionals, in family values, we feel like we are overrepresented. But when it comes to somehow assimilating into America, we feel like we're still the other. And so I bring my children with me here today to show them that their father, their mother, our community, we value democracy and we value the ability to speak our kind of, how we feel inside sorry, I'm a little bit emotional because what he said really resonated with me. And I have my daughter here next to me who hasn't been able to sleep for 2 weeks. My son, who I couldn't bring last time because he was inconsolable, just by the imagery that we try to avoid because they're young and they're impressionable and emotional. And we as parents are struggling. We are cognizant. We do care about our children. We don't want to expose them to things that may not be age appropriate. What can we do? This is the world we live in information overload. They hear things from other students. They see things that are happening in the world today. I won't rant anymore, but I will say is that in teaching my children about how to operate inside of a democracy and to teach others about who we are by living our values and appearing here and showing to you that this is what Muslims teach their children. It's standing in front of you today. So the next time you see something in the news and they say they're teaching their kids to kill, and it's not true. I'm Muslim. My children are Muslim. We raised them in an Islamic household. We are residents of Morton Grove, and we want to bring our values here with you because we love our neighbors. We participate in civic engagement, and we want to be productive members of society. So if you allow me a minute, my daughter wrote a letter to President Joe Biden that I have made her wait to mail because I wanted her to read it here today. Just allow her a minute to read that, please, and I want you to document that I spoke to the police chief. He was very, very, very nice, and he said he would come visit our MCC community. Mayor DiMaria, I know that initially he took a lot of flack for the comment that he made. Just to document that I did speak to him one-on-one. He was very receptive about coming to MCC to speak to us personally, to hear our concerns. So hopefully that will go well. And with all these partnerships that we're going to develop and instilling our children in the culture of our community, hopefully we can make bigger strides by understanding one another and not looking at us as the other. We are Morton Grove. We're here with you. So Hania, please. Her name is Hania Ahmed, and she is a student, a third grader at MCC Academy.
You want to try this microphone? This might work a little easier.
Thank you.
Thanks for the idea.
A letter to the President. Dear Mr. Biden, my name is Hania Fatima Ahmed. I'm 7 years old. We are the sons and the daughters.
Yeah, we're the sons and daughters.
We are the sons and the daughters of this nation. I can't believe what's happening. Little boys and girls like me in Gaza. I heard that little boys and girls like me have been taken away from their home and lost their family members. It breaks my heart.
You're doing so well, Hania.
It breaks my heart. Children lost their parents, and parents lost their children. I'm just a little kid, but you are my leader. So today I ask you, I plead to you, stop the war in Gaza, because after all, we believe in liberty and justice for all, even Palestinians. Sincerely, Hania Fatima Ahmed. P.S. I'm counting on you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you both. Great job. Okay, and we're going to end up with Mr. Vilk.
Good evening, everyone. Previously session, Trustee Wittke make speech, and the speech is not honest to me because she not says correctly which question she want. For example, she talking about Windows sticker for car, but she supposed to be tell Windows sticker for car, but it stayed on driveway and owner not use it. This is clear, what people understand what she say. But when you hearing her speech, you understand that's one way. Mr. Wilk talking about Windows sticker for car for he use it. This is not true. Also, it's not one samples, and I writing down in last my letters. Can Mrs. Wittke apologize to me today or not? I ask Mrs. Wittke. No, she don't ask me. It's mean she thinks this is normal way. Okay, Mr. Thiel, he previously session stayed up and go away just because I says word lie, but I ask in letters which word I need to use instead word lie. It's, for example, we have happy, unhappy. We have bigger, we have smaller. This word are positive each other. This is normal English language. Lie is the same opposite side to true. This is not swear word, something like this. And we need to understand each other. We use swear word, or we use normal English language. It's, for example, everybody I give copy, today sign it list to me, what it's responsible to answer Mr. Ralph before send to me his answer. And first question is why mayor not signed his answer for May 10, 2021. 2021, today is 2023. And Mr. Ralph says, Mayor, the mayor gave you copy
1
of
minute,
letters
Mr. Vilk.
previously sent. What?
1 minute.
Okay. Thank you to remind me. Better to remind previously speakers. He make it more than 4 minutes. But anyway, thank you. And my point is, this is, even one word is not true. What I need to do? Which word I need to use? Also, second
30
question.
seconds.
Second question is, all person give 4 minutes to speak. Everybody present here and knows each time it's give me 3 minutes. In 3 minutes, it's written down in the schedule board. Just now, there's 2 or 3 sessions. Give me 4 minutes what it's supposed to be do. My point is, which word I need to use? It means I give now.
That is 4 minutes.
I
So you
give now
have gotten your 4 minutes.
copy
Thank you,
to-
Mr. Vilk.
I give now.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn made by trustee Mink, seconded by trustee Khan. All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting ends at 7:30.